This is a practice that can be done at any time, and it is designed to release anything that you wish to release, like any thoughts, emotions, or maybe even situations in your life, and then welcome in something new. So I invite you to give this a try and find your comfortable meditation posture that is alert and upright. And if you want to leave your eyes open for this, you could soften your gaze and focus on the image here on the screen. Or if you wish, you could close your eyes. And we'll begin just with some gentle breaths here, just noticing your breathing, perhaps for the first time today. And noticing your body sitting here in your chair. Noticing the weight and the shape of your body. And perhaps making yourself comfortable. So if there's any wiggling around you need to do, go ahead and do that. Make yourself comfortable. We are going to begin by envisioning a rain, actual rain, coming in and washing over us. So you can imagine maybe way above your head, maybe you can see a rain cloud, or maybe you can just start to envision some rain, gentle rain sprinkling down upon you. And you can imagine that this rain is a really refreshing, delightful temperature. This is a refreshing rain that is sprinkling down upon you, just gently at first. And you can imagine that within this rain that is falling down upon you and here to cleanse you, that you are giving away any thoughts, emotions, maybe experiences or situations, anything that just sort of spontaneously comes to mind, that you would like to give up. You no longer need it. So go ahead and let the rain start sprinkling down on you. And as you start to just maybe imagine what in your life would you like to give up, give away, any maybe intense thoughts, emotions, feelings, maybe any situations that might be pulling on you right now. Just let the rain wash over you, and it might transform from a gentle sprinkle into more of a heavy rain, maybe even a pounding rain, washing over you in a way that feels as though it's working to pull away all of your emotions, energies, thoughts, situations, but also feels really cleansing and refreshing to you. So however that feels for you. And as this water is starting to cleanse your whole body and mind, all of your emotions, you can imagine that it is covering, it's coming down from the crown of your head, and it's covering the front and back sides of your body, right and left side of your body, your whole body. And you could also imagine the water pulling all of these thoughts, emotions, situations away. So this water that's washing over you is flowing into, it's going to be carried away and flow into a gentle little stream. And the stream will meet a river. And the river will meet the ocean. And once the water meets the ocean, it knows just what to do with everything that you've given away, all this residue maybe you've been carrying. And it will be transformed into something else. So you can just let it go and let it wash away. And then we could also imagine this rain expanding outwards and not just cleansing you and your whole energy field, but the room that you're in right now. So you can allow the rain to spread into every nook and cranny of your space. Just imagine that this rain is cleansing all the objects, spaces, maybe emotional residue that might be hanging around in this space that you might be living or working in, wherever you are right now. Just again, imagine that this rain is here to cleanse and take away anything you no longer need, anything that's lingering. And you can imagine, let's say you're in your home right now. And if you're not in your home, you could also just call to mind your home where you live in your mind's eye and allow this rain to spread throughout that whole space. Like maybe it's a pretty hard rain coming down at this point, washing over every nook and cranny of your living space. Just cleansing and purifying, renewing the energy there. And you can imagine maybe this rainstorm blowing through your whole house, cleansing each and every corner and space. Cleaning out, purifying, welcoming in something new. So see if you can go room by room, allowing this rainstorm to blow through. And you can also see the rain maybe starting to collect on the ground and being pulled away into that stream, river, and ocean. And if you live with any other humans or animals, you can imagine that you're sharing this with them too, that they are being cleansed and purified, renewed in this space also, that they inhabit with you. So cleaning out and making room for something new. So just imagine that this rain has completely washed through in a really cleansing, purifying, gentle way all the past residue that might still be lingering. Everything's cleared out now in your physical space. And it's been carried away to the stream and the river and the ocean. And now I imagine you to really validate for yourself, to affirm that you have cleansed yourself, your space. And in your mind's eye, I invite you to step into a beautiful garden. And this could be a big garden that's very expansive and beautiful. It could also be a small garden. It could feel pretty contained. So just see what comes to you. This beautiful garden with sunlight shining down on your face. Maybe you could take a look at some of the flowers that are there, butterflies, hummingbirds, bright blue sky as though it has rained and the rain has cleared up and washed everything away. And let's just imagine for a moment that this garden that you are in is the garden of your heart. It is your heart space. And you have just given up all that you no longer need and let it be washed away for you in the rain. So now I invite you to just spontaneously ask yourself, what would you like to have in return? What would you like to bring in that's new since you've let go of the old? And you are in your heart space now, and in your heart space, in this beautiful, beautiful garden, anything is possible. So you can ask for anything that your heart desires. And you can be spontaneous about it and just curious. If you ask your heart, what would I really love to have in this particular point in time in my life? Just listen for the answer. Maybe there's an image or some sort of answer, but maybe there's some words, like maybe you want more kindness or harmony, joy, peace, contentment, loving connections and relationships, fulfillment, purpose. Just see what comes to mind, whatever it is that your heart desires. And then once you have it, or you have some sense of it, I really invite you to affirm for yourself that this thing that your heart desires, you can have it. In our heart space, anything really is possible. And we don't even know how it will be done or how we're going to make it happen necessarily. We may have no idea how it will come together for us. But I invite you now to affirm it as though it's already happened. You already have it. And you might even imagine what that looks like. And just sense into your heart if you can feel anything happening here. Any sensations or emotions. And then we will just take a couple more gentle breaths here in the heart space of this garden that we're in. And we'll bring some earth energy from the garden up into our feet. Imagine that this beautiful garden is filled with such amazing wisdom and vitality. The energy of this garden filling you, filling your feet, and moving up through your calf muscles and your knees, your thighs, your hips and pelvic floor, into your lower back and your abdomen, And then we will also imagine starlight, bright white light from the heavens coming down from the sky and coming into the crown of your head and filling your face, your whole skull, the front and back sides, your neck and throat, your shoulders, extending from your right shoulder down, all the way down your upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist and hand. And this light from the heavens is coming into your left shoulder, left upper arm, left elbow, left forearm, left hand. This light is filling your chest, your heart, your lungs. And the earth energy is rising up to meet it in your heart space. So it rises up from your abdomen into your diaphragm, your lungs and heart. These two energies are meeting there in your heart space. And you can just imagine feeling so complete and whole here. And then imagine that this energy that has filled you with love, so much love in your heart space, extending outwards and sharing this energy with everyone in your immediate life environment. So this could be whoever is close to you, maybe people you live with, your family. Could even be work colleagues that you interact with a lot. Whomever you are closest to and have the most interaction with, imagine this energy radiating out from your heart and also benefiting each of these individuals. And now imagine it extending outwards into your neighborhood and community. Maybe through your extended family, your extended social network. And extending out into the state that you're in, country, and wrapping its whole energy around the earth and blessing the earth, the animals, the plants, the air, the earth itself, the waters, and the fire element, the sun, and maybe even extending outwards into the universe, sharing it and letting it continue to magnify as it is shared. You can return to your breathing now, breathing in and out, just gently. And we'll place our attention just once more in our feet, noticing any sensations within your feet. And then into your hands, doing the same thing, noticing any warmth, coolness, heaviness, tingling in your hands. Just breathing. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and we'll end the meditation.